What's up, everybody? This is Opportunist, and today I've got a game of Domination on Call of Duty Black Ops. As you saw, it started almost immediately. That's because I kind of forgot to record, but I mean, it's the very beginning of the game, so it really didn't make much difference. This is the game I was talking about yesterday that I had recorded. It's a pretty good kill-death ratio, pretty fast-paced gameplay. As you see here in the beginning, I'm trying to learn the technique of the new dolphin dive or whatever. Trying to learn how to dive on flags, but I keep overshooting it seems like. But anyway, I don't know what map this is. I'm using the M16 with a red dot because I figured that was the most basic weapon I could use for now. So once I can get it, I'm gonna unlock the FAMAS automatic. But that's beside the point. Domination's pretty much the same. Capture, just capturing flags. But one thing I noticed is that it's pretty hard to spawn lock, at least on this map. I didn't play much Domination last night, but from what I saw on this map, it's pretty hard to spawn camp. I mean, we were swapping flags almost the entire game. So it made it fast paced and stuff like that. So it was a good gameplay. But I mean, from what I saw, it's gonna be pretty hard to spawn camp on this game because the spawns are very, very easily swapped. It doesn't take much for them to swap. You know, you get one or two guys on the wrong side of the map, and the spawns are almost gonna swap immediately. Is what I've noticed from the game so far. But I mean, other than that, I really haven't noticed, too much difference in the actual gameplay. Between this and Modern Warfare 2. Everything seems pretty much the same. I mean, obviously the guns add a different aspect to it, stuff like that. There's not as many snipers, kind of what I mentioned last night. I touched on the fact that there's not going to be as many snipers, and so far I believe that I've made a pretty good call. I think I've only been killed by a sniper one time since I started playing. I used the sniper a little bit last night, and it's not too hard to use once you get used to it. But I think the quick scoping is pretty much done. I think that quick scoping is pretty much going to be out of this, at least this Call of Duty, which kind of makes me upset considering the fact that I did really like to run around with a sniper, quick scope and stuff like that because I thought it was fun. I wasn't that good at it, but I thought it was pretty fun. But oh well. I mean, what are you gonna do? So I don't know. I'm pretty excited to go prestige in this game. Actually, kind of Modern Warfare 2, I was kind of iffy. Whenever I get to level 70, if I prestige or not, I always did because it's just like, what's the point in not prestiging? But from what I see in this game, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to start going through my prestiges. I think the rewards for going through your prestiges are going to be worth it, and I think it's going to be worth your time to keep leveling up throughout the lifespan of this game, which is probably going to be a year or whatever. So, I mean, that's my point of view. Right here, I pick up a WA, but I don't even get to shoot it before I get killed, so I didn't really give you much sniper gameplay. I will, hopefully in the near future, I'll try to put up a gameplay of the sniper. For those of you that are thinking about buying it, haven't bought it yet, and you kind of want to see what it's like, I'll try and put up a sniper gameplay in the near future. Just to show you what it's like, touch on it a little bit, see what I'm saying when I say that quick scoping's pretty much done. I'll talk you through kind of what's going on and all that stuff. And another thing I noticed when you're sniping, in the previous Call of Duties, when you would zoom in, you could almost hold your breath instantly. In this game, your guy actually has to inhale. Excuse me. Your guy actually has to inhale, and then before he can actually hold his breath. Sorry about that. I got something stuck in my throat, but I really want to get this commentary out of the way, and so I can start recording more. But your guy actually has to inhale completely before before your scope will actually go steady. So that kind of changed the sniping game a lot. I think just so of the fact that it's gonna take you a lot longer to get on target. So I mean, once again I haven't experimented with it too much, so I don't know how much it's changed it, but from what I saw last night, it's changed it quite a bit. Right now, I mean, all I'm gonna be posting is gameplays. I mean, that's all I can really think to do. And just talking you through the game. If there's anything that you want to hear about the game, if you're kind of thinking about getting it but you're not really sure, You know, let me know. What do you want me to talk about? What do you want to know about the game? You know, do you want to know a little bit about the kill streaks? So far, from what I've seen, the fact that there are that the kill streaks don't stack onto each other is going to limit the amount of chopper gunners and heavy air support you're going to see. Last night, all I was getting was the all I had called in against me, and all I was calling in were the regular helicopters, which isn't too bad. I mean, they're pretty good and they last a while, but I mean, they're not like chopper gunners or anything. I actually haven't seen a chopper gunner yet in the game. So, I mean, granted, I only played for about 2 hours, but I mean, that I think pretty much says for itself that you know, the kill streaks are going to be somewhat limited, considering that they don't stack onto each other, which means, you know, you get one kill streak and you get a kill with it, it doesn't help you towards your next kill streak. So, I think that's going to help with the insane amount of air support like Modern Warfare 2 had. I think that's going to really limit it, and it's going to keep it down to a bare minimum. And which I think is going to make the game a lot better, because people are going to actually have to rely on their guns, and they're not going to be able to get 50 and 5 kill death ratios due to the fact that they got, you know, a really good Harrier strike and a good chopper gunner, you know, because they were spawn camping. I mean, you're not going to be able to do that, because you're actually going to have to get out and move around to get the kills for your chopper gunner. So, from what I've heard, I haven't actually experienced it yet, but from what I've heard, the chopper gunner is pretty, is not near as good as it was in Modern Warfare 2. Apparently, the bullets, you actually have to hit them now. They're not explosive rounds, so that'll make it a lot harder. From what I heard, it's more like a minigun than it is like a 40mm grenade launcher. You know, so that'll help. That'll limit the chopper gunner's ability to shoot you while you're inside of a building, you know, shoot through a window and hit you. That'll limit that a lot, or pretty much down to 0. The only way you're going to be able to get killed by it is if you're actually exposed from the air. They can actually see you. So that's going to help out a lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to see, you know, a certain game type of weapon? You want to see some of the SMGs in the game? I used an SMG on my last video, but do you want to see some of the LMGs? I'm working on unlocking some of the new assault rifles, so you can see how they are. Like I said, I'm going to unlock the FAMAS next, I think, and get a gameplay with the fully automatic FAMAS, because I picked one up last night, and it's quite a bit different. It seems like it's pretty accurate, but and it seems like it's going to be pretty good, but I don't know. Like I said, I haven't used it yet, and I picked it up with a silencer, so I don't really use silencer, so I wasn't that good with it. There's a mortar. I had never gotten a mortar team before, and it's kind of weird, because you kind of set, like, you don't set one point, you set multiple points. And it's kind of weird, so I didn't really figure it out, so I don't think I get any kills with it. But, anyway, that's beside the point. I don't know, you guys, if you want to know something about the game, you know, let me know. I'll talk about it. I'll try and, you know, help you out. But, I mean, all I can really say is that if you really want to experience it and know what it's like, you're going to have to go out and buy it, because there's just so much stuff, you know. I haven't even scratched the surface on the attachments and like stuff like that. I haven't even figured out how to change like the symbol on your red dot sight. I have no idea. I have no idea how to put camos on. Apparently you have to buy them or unlock them or something. I don't know. And like I said, once again, I've only played for a couple hours, but I spent about 30 minutes just in the dashboard, or the main menus, or the Xbox Live menus, just trying to figure out the create a class and stuff. And I still haven't figured it all out. So there's just so much stuff that it's, you know, it's almost impossible for me to talk about it all. So if you really want to know about it, you're going to have to go out and rent it or buy it or something. Because there's just, I mean, it would take me forever to talk about it all. So there's the end of the game. I'm not sure exactly what my kills and deaths were. I think I had like 36 kills and like 7 deaths or something like that. But anyway, another thing that's cool right here, there's a final kill cam in Domination and Team Deathmatch. I don't know about the rest of the game.